Making these videos because I think a lot of people are not understanding exactly how the Crusade is working. So if you only have a few minutes to invest into understanding, let me go straight to the point. So basically, the Crusade is about one thing, and it's basically generating Crusade points for rewards. Every activity you do in game generates Crusade points, so you don't really need to do something specific. Just play the game, be active, use your tokens, red tokens, and everything. Now, how does the reward system works? This is the most confusing part, I think. So you have global rewards that you can check on the leaderboard here. And basically they are separated in three parts. The player ranking, which is your rank amongst all the players of the Crusade, regardless of sides and factions. Then you have a ranking based on your faction. So this is within your faction where your score is ranking. And you have the ranking of your guild. So basically the whole activity of your guild is being calculated together, and a ranking is created. The last one, the My Guild ranking, is just the ranking within your guild and does not provide any reward. You will notice that the player and faction points you have are exactly the same. For me, it's 12,970, and that's basically the number of Crusade points I have accumulated since start. And it's the same amount. If I go to faction, you will see the exact same number here. And that's, again, everything that is made of what I did, the tokens, the red tokens, the onslaughts, the energy used for campaign missions, etc., the operations, etc. So this is top line how this works. Now, you have you have three chests at the end of the first week: the player chest, the faction chest, and the guild chest. Now, where it gets more complex is the things with the planets. And you say, okay, but what is this with attacking the planets, etc.? So in our case, we decided to go for this planet, right? And to focus on this planet. And as you see, we have multipliers, oops, sorry, wrong button here, mass reinforcement that grant us plus 14 points twice, so plus 28 points. What this means is that all the points you have generated for doing your regular activities are being multiplied by these factors. So for these planet rewards specifically that are, as you can see here on possible rewards, you click, you have the leaderboards for your side, in our case Imperium, and for the faction you choose for your side, in my case Custodes. So you will see that my points here are higher because they are getting multiplied. So basically these 12,970, most of these points have been multiplied by the mass reinforcement multipliers, 14% and later on 28%. And this is the points on the planet. So this is why they are higher. And this is why you also get separate rewards. There, you will see that there are chests also for planet rewards. So basically, in this case, to understand the Crusade, if you have focused only on this planet, you will receive 5 chests at the end of the first week. You will get the 3 global chests from the I can show them again quickly, from the players, from the faction, and from the guilds. And then you will get 2 additional chests for each planet. In this case, only 1. For me, it will be only 2 additional chests for the side, the performance on the sides, on the Imperium on this planet, and then the performance of the Custodes on this planet, right? So this will basically, this is the Crusade in a nutshell. Now we can go a little bit deeper into how to generate points, or more points, or be more efficient at generating points. And this is where it gets a little bit more complex. So you have the operations. The operation basically, you see, give you fixed amount of Crusade points that get added flatly to your global leaderboards, but get multiplied with the mass reinforcement bonus for the planets, right? As long as we select this planet, these points apply to the planet I select. If I target another planet, all points I will generate from this point on will be attributed to this planet. It will change nothing regarding the global leaderboards, but it will change for the planet rewards. So now it's up to you to think if it's better to skip or split your activity between two planets. I don't think it's the way to go. I think the best way, because of these multipliers, is to focus on the planet with the multipliers, so you can get the highest chest possible on these planets, rather than have 4 chests of lower tiers on 2 other planets, or 6 chests from 3 planets, etc., etc. And that's basically it. Now, how do you generate the most points? The biggest amount of points are generated from the guild raids. If you perform well in guild raids and don't lose too many guys, you will get up to, I think, 800 or 900 points per raid token. This is by far the highest amount of raid tokens, of Crusade points you can generate. And then you have also, you can have your arena settings, right? This will depend on which league or which level you are playing. I'm playing in Honor Guard, so I'm getting 52 points per 1 arena. You need to win, obviously. So I guess Captain League and Honor Guard get a bit more, and anything below that get a little bit less. And then you get a fixed amount of points also for campaign events. My secret tip is don't forget to do the 3 energy quest from the first Indomitus campaign. You only can do them 3 times per day, and they give no rewards, but you get the same amount of Crusade points, 12, as by spending 6 energy on any other node, normal node, for half the price, because they only cost 3. So basically you can do a lot of Crusade points investing 81 energy per day, getting no rewards, but higher Crusade rewards. And that's basically it. It's not more complicated than that. I hope it helped, and enjoy the Crusade and be active. And yeah, let's try to reach this place, place 50 in the guild ranks, to get a lot of Crusade coins.